But here we are with again the usual. We've got Mollie, we've got Micky this time, and Gracie. Well, I went for a wacky ball with the others, and I figured to give them a better chance, leave Micky at home, take Micky out later. So I took Amber out with them, and well, they obviously had a bit more fun because every ball whacked, they had a chance, or one of the others had a chance to get. Because when Micky's there, he dominates it. So it's like, right, okay. Then he can go to the one later. Or maybe not, is he today? Maybe I'll just take him out for these sort of walks. Yeah. He still gets to walk, doesn't he? Right. And if he goes out for these walks with Mollie and Gracie, he'll come out tonight, you see, for a midnight walk. Whereas if you go for the wacky balls, he won't come out tonight. So he'll have 3 walks instead of the others just having 2. So normally if he goes for wacky ball, he just have 2 walks, but if he comes for these walks, he'll have 3. So there you go. That's good. Can't argue with that, really, can you? Yeah, he gets more walks there, therefore. Just more actual walking rather than dominating another game. So they get more enjoyment. The others, yeah. So obviously Chewie, Lucy, well Lucy doesn't really chase the ball, but Chewie, Riley and Locki. But Covie runs with them, but she doesn't really try and get the ball either. Come this way, come on. Yeah. I watched the video earlier, Abba and Preach. With this one, they were doing something I saw last night actually on Facebook. It's come from Facebook. I did comment on the Facebook one. Ugh. Another very, very typical Karen. It was at an American, I think could be football game or baseball. Not sure if it's football or baseball. Don't know. But she was arguing with this bloke. Don't know why. The story doesn't tell us why. I imagine she's got her own view. I imagine he's got his own view. That's what started it. But then she got right in his face, doing the typical Karen, shouting and screaming at him, pointing her finger at him, poking him in the chest, all this sort of crap. Then he, very gently, just pushes her back, basically says, get out of my space, stop poking me. That sort of thing. Teri, come. She then proceeds to slap him in the face. Pretty much as hard as she could. Yeah, real whack around the face. That was it. He basically really shoves her this time. Then her husband gets up. Initially you don't know if it's just someone sitting there. But yeah, her husband gets up. And her husband is clearly a typical Karen's husband. He's an absolute wimp, really. And he's having to defend his mouthy, abusive, vile wife. And the other bloke beats the living crap out of him. And you see it all. Abba and Preach put it as her outrage caused her his brain damage. Talking about the husband's brain damage because he got hit so hard by this bloke. It knocked out basically for a few minutes. And the wife, actually, good for her, she put herself, before the husband. Yeah, she laid on him so the bloke couldn't hit him again. So that was good. Good for her there. That was good, but she got him into it in the first place. Yeah. He was basically trying to stand up for her. She deserved to be hit. Absolutely deserved to be hit. She decided that she had a right to smack this man. The man then had a right to smack her back. She decided to use whatever force. He could use whatever force he wants to use. So that according to these Karens, if they want to say that whatever you've done is worth 10,000 more, back to you. So if you say something, they can do all this nasty shit because you've said something. Well then, I'm sorry, what you can do is far greater than what they've done. That's allowed by their own understanding, isn't it, really? That's the point. But to me, it's disgusting. I wouldn't have had a problem at all. I've seen it in other videos. I'm not had a problem where you've got women being mouthy against blokes trying to, hitting a bloke, and the bloke knocks them out. No problem with that at all. No problem. If you want to be big, and if you want to try and prove yourself as big, then be big. If you want to fight, fight. But there's consequences to that. That's your own thinking fault, really. So it was a wife's fault that her husband was beaten up. Yeah. And then she's telling him to sit down after that, because he stands up again to try and defend her after he's been beaten up already, basically knocked out. He stands up again to try and get this bloke to back off from his wife. Now, from a husband's point of view, what are you going to do? You're going to try and stand up for your wife, but I've got to say, look, if you're married to a Karen, walk away. Divorce her. Because she's going to get you into this situation at some point. Guaranteed. She's going to pick a fight with someone who's going to beat the shit out of you. Right? That's the reality. That's what's going to happen. Because that's what they do. They don't think about the consequences, because to them, they don't see that they deserve any. If they don't see that they deserve any consequences, they don't think there ever will be any. So they don't think that their behaviour is going to come back on you. To be honest, they don't care if it come back on you. They don't care. Even if it comes back on them, they can then whinge to other people. Oh, this person did. 1 second. Jacob. Jake. I mean, Pooh, you tried to eat this one yesterday. Pack it up. That was one you tried to eat yesterday. You come back for seconds, have you? Okay. All right, my boy. Okay. We'll be coming back around later, but we won't go that way. We'll go this way. There's a path where we're going to come this way. Yeah. There's another way down through there, over there, so we're going to go that way instead, probably. Go a bit further down. Yeah. Now, the reality is, when dealing with these people, these Karens, I feel sorry for the husband. But I've got to say, it's his bloody fault. He married this woman. He knows her nature. Is this the first time she's behaved in this way? No, it's possibly the first time there's been consequences. I imagine he's going to go home, he's going to think, why on earth am I married to this woman? She got me into this. If she had just sat down and stopped mouthing off to this bloke, and decided she has the right to smack him in the face. I mean, smacking your own husband or boyfriend in the face is bang out of order. You shouldn't do that. If you're a woman, you shouldn't do that. But someone who you're not actually involved in a relationship with, what are you doing? You haven't earned that. If you have a situation in a relationship when you're with someone and you built a strong relationship and you have a moment where you are stupid in a fight and you smack that person, you've earned it. Right? To a certain degree, you've earned it. You can say, okay, you've done brilliantly well for all that time, and this is a cock up, basically. Yeah, okay. It's going to mean, to a certain degree, you start from scratch. Right, what you've earned is gone. You basically use that up now in that smack, but when it's someone you're not in a relationship with, you can't do that. You can't be smacking somebody. When I had one famously, I think it was on YouTube and other places. Teri, come here, Bubs. This way. This way, tutus. It was on those ones where a lady gets on the bus, starts being mouthy to the bus driver, and I think hits the bus driver. And the bus driver, or ticket collector, I think, I'm not sure if it was bus driver or ticket collector, just hit her. Knocked her down, basically. So again, the people on the bus were cheering. What's that? This video. Oh, this Urban Preach one. Yeah, one of the most, it was beautiful as well. There was a beautiful moment as well. There was a woman in the crowd who, when security guards came and grabbed hold of the man, who happened to be brown skinned, but I couldn't tell us. I mean, I don't think that's why there was a fight. That she was pinky skinned and he was brown skinned. I don't think that had anything to do with it at all. Don't know. But anyway, they grabbed hold of him because he was a man. But then the woman in the crowd said, no, she hit him. She smacked him around the face. Then the same woman was asking people to help him find his glasses. Because I think after he got smacked around the face, he took his glasses off because he knew, hold it, this is going to get serious now. I don't want to damage my glasses because, of course, they cost a fortune. These things, you don't want to damage them, they cost a lot of money. So he takes them off but drops them, I think. And yeah, the woman in the crowd, oh, that woman in the crowd, what an angel. Oh, I'd love to meet the woman in the crowd who was shouting out and sticking up for him. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Absolutely blinking gorgeous, that is. That is just phenomenal. I love that. Absolutely love it. The person with the dog is going up the path that we will probably be going up in a minute. So we're going to delay a bit, I think. There's someone down there who's just gone up a path. Well, we're going to go up the same path. And if he's a slow walker, we need to delay a bit. Yeah. I just caught sight of that. Just. But yeah, that woman in that, yeah, I'd love to meet her. The one who's standing for the boat. Because normally, oh, he tried to hit her. He did actually hit her. He did actually hit the woman as well, the wife. And as I say, good on her. Because, yeah, she was the one, the wife was the one who basically hit him. But then she died on top of her husband. Even after she got hit. She got hit. Now, it must have hurt. He's a big lad. He was a big lad. Certainly bigger than her and bigger than her husband. Taller. Yeah. Yeah. But she got up and then she dived over her husband to stop him from hitting her husband anymore. Now that, So you get the nastiness of this Karen, but then you get, she does actually love this man. Now hopefully, after this, she goes home and she starts working on her attitude, working on what on earth she was doing, smacking some bloke. Don't make any BS excuses, just get to the truth of it and understand why, because now you've got to base it, you've got to go and apologise to your husband. He stood up for you, he shouldn't have had to have done that, right? But yeah, the fact she didn't dove over him is also a beautiful thing. Really, really beautiful. But watch it. I'll link it. It's at the beginning of the video, the Abba Preach video. They didn't point that thing out about her diving over her husband. But that should have been pointed out. They should have pointed that out. Because that was, yeah. She started it, yeah. She shouldn't have done. 1 second. Gracie. Grace here. Here, Bubs. Here, Bubba, go. Come here, Grace. Good go, Gracie. Yeah. Yeah, she shouldn't have started it. That's a certainty. Yeah, she should have de-escalated the situation. Maybe her husband should have stood up beforehand. You know, when his wife is arguing with this bloke and just basically pulled his wife down and said, oh, shut up. Sit down, behave your bloody self. Like she said to him afterwards, after he got beaten up, sit down, when he stood up and tried to basically confront the man again. He was going to get beat again, she knew that. She could see the situation. When her husband was getting beat, she acted like the referee. Oh, that was another thing. I watched this thing earlier. Oh, after that. It was an acts of kindness video. And there was one, it's a boxing match, I think, or kickboxing, that sort of thing. This bloke had got knocked down. And the referee basically put his hand behind the man's head and fell over, protecting the man's head from hitting the canvas. Again, wow. What an incredible act of kindness that is. That's just unbelievable. What a beautiful thing to do for that man. Yeah, at that point in time, he's been knocked down. Obviously, his ability. We're going this way. Come this way. Come here. That's it, Micky. That way. Yeah, we are going round again. I just noticed a woman with a dog and there's 3 people behind me that way, so we have to go this way. Gracie, come here. Here, Grace. Come on, Mollie, move. You're in my way, sweetheart. I don't mind you walking slowly, but walk behind and walk to the side. Dozy Mollie Collie, didn't you? Dozy Mollie Collie, baby. Love you. But I love you. I do. I love you, bub. Aye. But yeah, I'm put it this way, the acts of kindness videos are beautiful. Oi, you two, pick it up. Oi, come here. Come here. They're not things you should be eating, okay? I don't know what they are, but they're not for you. They're not doggy treats. Okay? Stop trying to eat that rubbish. Here, go in the green and get some ticks. Go on. With pups, this is what you get with pups. Yeah, they're constantly, oh, what's over here? Oh, what's over there? What's over here? What's over there? What's over here? What's over there? Yeah, good. Okay, go and investigate them. As you do, sort of thing, yes. Alrighty. Yeah. And that stuff, yeah. When the acts of kindness one, I'll link that as well, but in that one, you have the clip, I've seen this clip so many times, where an old lady's trying to cross the road, I think in India, and the bloke on a scooter puts his scooter in front of the traffic to stop them so that the woman can go through. Again, beautiful thing to do. Very, very kind act. Oh, there's another one where a lady was going to get to her car and a delivery truck saw that there was a massive puddle in between the curb and her car. There was a big gap. She had parked basically on the other side of the road. So what they did, they lowered their, what would it be called? The bit they couldn't lower to raise things up to get the stuff into the truck. They lowered that bit, the ramp thing, so she could walk across that and step straight into her car. Again, a lovely act. Really lovely act of kindness. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, really, really nice act of kindness. Yeah. Come here, Grace. Gracie here. I don't want to go down that path again just yet, based upon the fact that that's the path that we came down a second ago. So we have got a person with a dog coming. But we haven't got Amber, so it's not too bad. Although I'm not sure with Gracie how she's going to behave, because if she senses that dog is not friendly, she could behave in an unfriendly manner towards the dog. Ah, Grace, how you doing? What's about your ear? Oh, you got a bitey in your ear from Amber as well. Oh, little scabbies in your ear. Oh dear. Oh dear, Gracie. Oh dear, Gracie. Leave it. Leave it now. That's where the poo was. Come on, this way. I was just trying to see is that the same path. Because where's the poo? Yeah, it was. She was eating it. Is that a person in there? No, I thought that was a person in there. I thought there was a person there, but it wasn't. It was probably Micky. I think they're running to join up with Micky. Yeah, I mean, put it this way, there are some acts of kindness, but as I say, even in that video of that lady, there was an act of kindness at the end of her towards her husband. I think certainly after she smacked the bloke, I think she probably realised that she had effed up really, really badly. I think she probably understood that. But now, too late, because, yeah, consequences are coming thick and bloody fast for you, really, swell up. Tough situation, really. Yep. We're not going to judge her, because in the end, look, she made a mistake. She did. And as I say, hopefully she goes home and she corrects all of that. Hopefully she looks at her attitude and her behaviour and corrects it. Certainly her behaviour was typical Karen behaviour at that point in time, but hopefully she's dealing with that now. Yeah. Oh, I mean, as I say, the amount of people with entitledness who think that other people are a ton of shit as soon as they do something that questions their entitledness. It's like, oh. Yeah. And I would say, look, it's not good. A lot of people might think, oh, it must be good to see them getting the consequences. No. No, that wasn't something I wasn't thinking when I first saw that video. That's good that she got hit and the husband got hit. Nope. No. My thoughts were simply, oh, for goodness sake, really? You did that? You decided to hit some bloke who's a lot bigger than you? Ugh. That's it. I don't want harm to come across these people. Not at all. I mean, why? You know, you don't want anyone getting hurt and stuff like that, you know. Now, what happened to the husband? No, I mean, to a certain degree, everyone would say, good on him, he stood up for his wife. Yeah. What most people wouldn't say, but should say, is, yeah, he should have dealt with his wife a long time before. As I say, this wouldn't be the first time she's behaved like this. No, quite likely not. But generally speaking, Karens don't go from no Karen at all to slapping someone around the face. There's a build-up. They don't go from nothing to that. There is always a build-up. There's always a mini Karen that leads to the bigger Karen. It's confidence. They have confidence that they can get away with it. Now, unless she's done something before and got away with it, she wouldn't think she can slap a man around the face, a stranger, and get away with it. She's done it before. When? Where? Don't know. But she's either done it or she's witnessed someone do it and they've got away with it. So she's confident she can get away with it. She didn't, though, did she, in this occasion? No. No. In the end, yeah, not good. Not good at all. Well, I'll put it this way. Like, for example, would I want, honestly, from an honest point of view from a Christian, would I want to visit hell and to see the likes of Hitler, Mussolini, any other nasty piece of crap human being be tortured in hell? No. No. I'd rather not see these people face their consequences because it's horrible. The idea of them facing that is just horrible. There's nothing pleasant about that in any way, shape or form. There really isn't. Not at all. Mollie, come. Come on. Come, Mix. Come, Mollie. No, there isn't. Yeah. Look, I may have given the impression in other videos before that I'd love to be there and see certain people get sent to hell. No, that isn't the case. No. No, 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 no. No. Not in any way, shape or form. No, I mean, it's something that would be horrendous to see. It's something that would break your heart to see people going through that. Something you could have repented. All you had to do was repent. It doesn't matter what you've done. Hitler could have just repented. He could have repented. He could have gone out in the normal way of being, trying to fight the opposition, getting shot dead, but he's repented of his sins. Therefore he goes to heaven, doesn't he? He didn't need to go to hell. Oh, and can he repent of his sins and still fight the enemy? Yes. Of course, yeah. Yeah. But basically, he was the leader of the German. So what would have happened had he have surrendered? Yeah, the Russians have gotten there, would have killed him anyway. Come this way. Wait. Come back here. That's the true point. If the Russians have gotten there, would have killed him anyway. So, yeah. He could have repented because he wouldn't probably have faced trial. I don't think he would have done. So all these other people that are in hell, they could have repented, every single one of them. So it's not a case of ever wanting to look at them in judgment, ever want to look at them and be pleased in some way that they're suffering in the way they are. There's nothing to be joyful about. Not in any way, shape or form. No, there's no joy, there's no pleasure in any of that at all. Yeah. People being tortured. It's just like, okay, would you want to go and see Taliban people or Al-Qaeda people be tortured by the Americans? No. Same thing. Right, Jacob, come. Jakey, come. Come. No, look, the reality, of course, you'd say no, you wouldn't want to do that. So if you wouldn't want to do that, why would you want people to see people being tortured for eternity? It's exactly the same thing, apart from worse. It's far bloody worse. It's going to be far worse. The torture that people are going to suffer is going to be far, far worse. Yeah? Put it this way, the people that led the Jews into the gas chambers, their torture is probably going to be that they have to walk into a room and they are gassed, but they have far worse. That maybe their skin melts off, but they feel every single sensation of it. And when they die, it starts all over again. Now, if that's their punishment, if that's their torture for eternity, would you want to see that? Honestly, would you want to see that? No, you wouldn't. A lot of people were horrified by the film The Passion, by the whipping and all of that was going on. Because that sort of thing is horrific. It's not pleasurable to see, is it? In any way, shape or form. Do we want to see a man being knocked out by someone because he's trying to protect his wife? No. Do we want to see the woman being hit by a bloke far bigger than her? No. No, not really, no. We don't. We don't want to see that. But we do accept that the consequences are sometimes good. That the fact that those consequences have come can be a good thing. Yeah? Hopefully it's something that's going to warn other people, potential Karens, to not be like that. Because the problem is the damage that they cause is just as bad. But they do it on a greater scale, don't they? With a greater number of people. So let's not pretend that these people are angels. They're not angels. They're nice, nasty, vile human beings. They are. But they can still repent. They can still get right with God. But yeah, I'll include that video, the other Women's Preach one, because, yeah, I mean, it's something to see, certainly. It has levels of horror, but also levels of beauty in that little clip. You know, both horrific and beautiful at the same time. So, yeah. Come on, Collie. Okay, come. Come, baby, go. Come here, Grace. Yeah, so, put it this way, videos like that can be quite confusing because your emotions get a bit confused. You've got anger, and you've got, what is that other emotion? Yeah, when you see something beautiful, what's that emotion called? But that one. Yeah. Well, it's a lovely emotion when you see something beautiful, isn't it? So you get the anger, and then you get that as well. So it's like there's quite a mixture of the two, really, in that one clip. So yeah. Dear me. Yeah. Well, as I say, I do hope, and I pray that woman is at this moment getting herself right with gardening. Yeah, because I imagine she professes to be a Christian. They often do. They often profess to be, well, because they've got to come across as righteous. Because then whatever they do, yeah, they're right. Because for them to be right, for them to be righteous, it means they're even more right, aren't they? You know, so they often pretend to be Christians, but they're not. Well, you can't be a Christian and treat someone like that. You can't. That's the reality. You can't be a Christian and think it's okay to treat people like that. Gracie here. Grace, come here, bub. Screaming kids again. There's people ahead, I can't do much about that. Come here, we've already got out of the way. Come here now, here now. Gracie here. Gracie here. Here, Grace. There's kids there. Yep. Gracie here now. Gracie, come here. Here, Bubs. Gracie, come here now. Right, come here. Jacob here. And they've got a little dog as well. Oh, God. They're going to take a while. It's the noise that's the problem. You don't want screeching, obviously it means it's attracting dogs to their dog, which is not necessarily a good thing. Come here, Micky. Here. There's that one of them's crying as well. Okay. Okay. There's another load coming behind. Where are they going? If they're coming this way, we've got to go another way because there's suddenly tons of people coming. When I was down with Wackable, I knew it was time to go because suddenly there was a load of people with bikes went to go on the track, and it's like, that ain't going to work. We had two people riding skateboards, or yeah, the skateboards with the handlebar thing, kids ones. They're riding those, and it's like, for goodness sake, you know, Amber hates those. She'd bark at you. Well, she barked at one kid. I called her back. Then the kid started riding it. I'm thinking, don't ride it again. She just barked at you. Come on. It's annoying us. She's picked up the bigger one. Jesus Christ, she's strong. That woman is pretty strong, isn't she, really? Oh. If they go over there, we can go straight on them. Well, I think they are going over that way now. Cool. I'll try and get these straight on quickly because they are going to try and go over. See, and this other bunch is coming through as well. Oh, God, really? Oh, well. Well, I don't think the other bunch have got kids. I've got, where are they going? Are they just going over there? Just look at that. If they are, what are they doing? Oh, just bring them through. I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm just going to bring them through. I've got to get them home and feed them, really. Right. Gracie here. Stay, Bubs. Stay, Grace. Stay, Bub. Micky here. Gracie. Gracie here. Come here. Come here. Here now. Here now. Gracie. Grace. All right. Teri. 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 It's all right. She's just little. Come here. Here now. Here now. Teri, come. Teri, come. Teri, come. Now, Teri. Ah, bad. No more of that. Teri, no. Teri, no. It's all right. She's friendly. She's just a bit barky. Oh, we've got Manolo coming back, haven't we?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, right, come here this way.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
So yeah, Manolo's come back to United now.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
I think this one's just playing when you're in your room.
Yeah, she always does that. She always runs around like that. She's a sheepdog. That's why.
She's rounding us in. Stop rounding me.
Right, come this way. Have a good one. But he's a young Man United fan, so obviously he's never seen Manolo play for United. at all. But he would, yeah. When he watches the football, he'll be able to see Ronaldo back playing for United. Oh, there's saying one thing about that. Ronaldo isn't actually part of the 100 club of Premier League players. Well, put it this way, if Ronaldo stays at United for another 2 years, and even if he shares the play with basic Cavani and starting, one time they play, the other one plays, he'd be in 100 clubs, I think, probably, Well, if he scores goals again and plays a lot of games, so, yeah. Well, indeed, yeah. They'll put him in there. Where's this woman and her dogs? Have they come through yet? I don't think they were right near us. I don't think they've come through yet. Hurry up. I need to get to the car. What are you doing? Wait for this woman to go through now. She's going that way. I think one of hers is a bit less friendly, so that's why she's got it, pretty tight. So, yeah. Micky here. Here, bub. Micky, come here. Come here. Well, again, okay, combining two issues. Rich football players. Yeah. Well, they've got a lot of money, so yeah. But they've got sins as well, so yeah. Indeed. Well, obviously, those people think they don't have sins, I suppose. Yeah, a lot of them don't think that at all. So yeah, they need to sort that out with God, obviously, before they die. So, and the problem is now. Yeah, people are getting older, and as I say, you don't know when you're going to die, so sort it out now. Yeah. Oh, indeed, yes. I was talking the other day. Yeah, they had some old people having a picnic area by the car park. They should have this area here as a picnic area. It's a big open area. Yeah, lots of open spaces here. This is what they should have as a picnic area. Look at the space here. You've got a lot of space here. So if they turn this into a picnic area, they could have little tables here where people can come and have their picnic. It's a much nicer area to have a picnic in it than a car park. There were two very old people, I don't know, late 70s, early 80s, sitting in the area where the cars come in, right next to the road, having their picnic. And I'm like, excuse me, you've got a woods there. Why are you not going there? Well, the doggies are going over to see if they could get some food off them. Of course they were. The puppies were. Jacob and Teri were. The old ones weren't. They knew not to do that. Yeah. But of course the puppies, no. There's a chance of food. We're going. Absolutely. There might be some food in for it. Yeah. We're not going to miss that, are we? That's what they're thinking. What are we missing? Got you all here. Okay. It was Gracie. Gracie was coming from behind. Micky, don't ever get the baby. Don't ever get the baby, Micky Moo. Earlier, Micky and Lucy had a bit of an argument. Well, both of them are quite grumpy about any other dogs that get into their space. So I thought, let them do it. I stopped him, but I didn't tell either of them off. I said, no, to be honest, you're bad, both as bad as each other. Really, so I'm not really going to have a go at one of you when you're both as bad as each other for being grumpy and having a go at any other dog in your area. So, if you want to scrap, I'm pretty sure Lucy doesn't muck around with any other dog. And neither does Micky. So it's like, it'd be interesting. I'm not sure who would win that and who would back down. I just don't know. He's younger than Lucy. So from that point, that maybe he would back down. Oh, and this is where that path goes to. Okay. Come here. This way here. Here now. Here now. Come on, Jakes. So anyway, we're back to the car now, or we will be in a second. So get them in the car, get them home, get them fed. We've got an interesting football on today. It's Chelsea versus Liverpool. Now, that should be interesting. Yeah. Should be a good game. Come here. Here now. Come here. Here now, bubs. Here, babies. Yeah, I'll be watching that. Come here, Teri. Come on, Teri, in the car. Oh, people like that piss me off. I was pulling the puppy back, and what's he doing? He just walked back to his car, walking the puppy right next to the road. Not a good idea. No. Idiot. So even him, I wouldn't want to see him punished. No. Even after that wasn't that major an issue. In you get, come on, shift us. Shift us. We've now got drink in this car, and we've got them as drinky bowls for this car now. Well, because I'll take them out a lot in this car, and we've got all the drinky and the collapsible bowls in the other car. So I thought, well, I'll get some in this car as well. Makes sense, doesn't it, really? If they're coming out in this car a lot, then make sure we've got drinking in this car as well, really. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to get these home and get them fed. So I'll link those two videos in. The I Won't Preach one and the kindness one. Yeah, to say acts of kindness videos, they're very nice. I think I've seen most of them before. But they're very pleasurable. They're pleasant to watch. Yes. Anyway, you take care, God bless. I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.